Derek, can I just ask, how's your squad? How's Matty Kennedy?
Yeah, it's still it's nothing too sinister. We got him scanned, we got the results back at the weekend there. He's got a grade 1 strain on his medial ligament, which we thought it was. Fortunately for us, it means he'll be back after the international break. It's not going to miss too many games, but this game unfortunately is going to come too quick for him. So he misses out. We missed him last week, there's no doubt about it. Matty's been in such good form, and it's important that we adapt better than we did last week. I didn't think we were great in the game, and it was disappointing, but we've obviously got a very important fixture this weekend, and a really good game to look forward to.
Is that going to be 3 or 4 weeks?
No, just another. No, so with the international break, he'll be able to come through that one. Should be available for Hearts when we come out that. You know, it's normally a 10 days to 2.5 week injury, that type of thing. It's just a little strain on his medial ligament.
And how's Kevin Van Dien?
He's not trained this week, Kevin. He had quite a bad hamstring injury earlier on in his career, and it's in a similar area. He was aware of it in the warm-up on Saturday, not the warm-up before the game, but the warm-up during the game. And it became clear he was a bit not able to go on, which was a real blow for us, because we put him on at the time. He hasn't trained since. Hopefully be okay for the weekend, but it's still up for debate whether we can get him out on Saturday. So it's been a wee bit stop-start with him. He's been a wee bit of illness, a couple of wee bits and pieces, so it's we're keen to get him going. Likewise with Greg Stewart, he's got the onset of a kind of hernia that he's probably going to need to get done, a groin injury, but we'll try to manage. So both these lads who come in January have not had their issues to seek, but hopefully they can still have an impact for us between now and the end of the season.
Can you get Kev maybe up to speed during the international period?
Well, if this injury settles down, hopefully he's fit for Saturday, but we've still not ruled him out for the weekend yet. He's not trained with me yet this week. He's done work with the physios. If he's fit for the game Saturday, we can maybe accelerate a bit of the work through him next week and take advantage of that, of course. But we signed him to be a big player, and we have to get him fit to be that player for us.
You mentioned that you adapt better without Matty. Have you got decisions to make with a kind of formation and personnel as well as that? Yeah,
I think you look at the opposition, you look at your players in training, and we're not going to rip everything up because we've been in a good run, and it was a disappointing afternoon for us. More the goals we lose rather than the performance was a bit flat. But in terms of when the stats came out, we're actually competing pretty well at 2-1, but we lose a really poor third goal, and it kind of gave a team who were struggling for any confidence a lift, and we never reacted the way I wanted to, so it was disappointing. But the one thing is now we can just really focus on the league. We've got 9 games. We're up against a team on Saturday who have done really well again. I think Stephen deserves a lot of credit. They have been the reference for us. I've said that to you guys. I've said it to my players at the start of the season. We used St Mirren as a reference to try and get a top 6 team, and we illustrated the difference between them and us last season. Obviously, as a newly promoted team, I think Steve has the benefit of working with that squad, and they're 2 years ahead of us in terms of planning, whatever. But we knew if we were in and around St Mirren this season, we'd be having a good campaign. So I think both clubs are punching above their weight, but it's up to us to try and keep punching above our weight and try and go and get a result which I think will secure us top 6, which would be good shooting for us, and then we can maybe refocus what's next. But first things first, we've got to overcome a tough opponent, and they're going along fine as well, St Mirren. So tough game, but equally a tough game for them too.
I mean, the way position you've got yourself in, it's probably going to be the last 9 games are all going to be big games as well. Is that?
Aye, it's good actually. I meeting about that this morning with the players. We spoke about how last season there were big games for the wrong reasons. Fighting relegation isn't something we ever want to get through again. So we have got to try and enjoy this part of it. There's nothing worse either than, there is relegation fights are worse, but also meaningless games, sitting just mid-table, can't get into top 6 and just seeing out a season. At least we've got meaningful games, which pleases me. Big games. Saturday's probably the biggest of the lot so far, but there'll be bigger ones again after that, and that's the way you want it. That's the way it should be. So we've got an opportunity on Saturday to take on a team in and around us. There's not much between us. We've seen that in the games against them, and as I say, they were always a kind of yardstick for us this season. We knew that if we could replicate a wee bit of what St Mirren did last season in terms of their points tally, then that probably would get us into top 6, and that's where we're sitting roughly now. So just got to go and try and finish the job. We've had a lot of good work done this season, and it's important that we see the job through.
And then obviously the travelling support was really impressive last week. Obviously we need to give them a better day, but I'd imagine there'll be a big crowd here as well. So a big crowd, is that a big?
Yeah, I think this fixture, it surprised me when I was first part of it. You know, the amount of supporters we take up the road to Paisley and fill out there at that away end, and equally I think St Mirren are bringing a huge support on Saturday. We're going to need our fans. You know, we need every advantage we can. Our home form's been strong. I think it will feel like more than just a normal league fixture at this stage of the season between two teams in and around each other. So I'm sure the St Mirren fans will come and find fettle in big numbers, and it's important that we show that side of us as a club as well. It's important that our club and our players are ready to take that on, meet fire with fire and take on that challenge, and it is a challenge, and it's one we're looking forward to. It doesn't decide anything this Saturday, but you know, we know the importance of the game.